Okay, this is from a story out of ZDNet. It's kind of like one of my favorites of the year, and everybody does one. But this was by Charlie Osborne for Zero Day, and she writes about the top worst passwords of 2020, and they have 8 from the list of last year, and then 2 that are new on the list. All but 2 of them are less than a second to crack, and I'll tell you which ones that are more than that and how long it took. So the first one, which is bad, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another brilliant one. You're going to see some ones that have been in past ones that are going to be kind of missing, which is kind of good. Second one is number 2, up from number 3, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is good, which is better than the last one. Still takes less than a second to do. Number 3, new on the list, Picture 1, Picture 1. Okay, which is not bad. It only took them 3 hours to crack. Not bad. No, if they would have put a $sign in there somewhere, probably been harder to crack. Just saying. Next one is password. Another easy one to crack. Password. It's part of dictionary tag. They always put that one in there because someone uses it. Because there were some old devices where password was the default, and people didn't change the default, so they'll break it into it. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. Which is up from last year. Next one is up from number 17 last year. These are just the top 10. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Number 7 was up from number 8 last year. 18 last year is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down from number 1, now at number 8, is my favorite bad password. If you watch Spaceballs, you know which password this is. That's right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same combination. That's the same thing as a combination some idiot would use on his luggage. You know, just if your password matches the bad password or bad combination from an 80s comedy movie, you're doing something wrong. You know, every time I see this, I think of Spaceballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same combination somebody would use on his luggage. So, yeah, I know I said that earlier, but who cares? I like that line. It's absolutely hilarious. Number 9. Up from number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I noticed there's been a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. 6, 7, consecutive number ones, which they tell you not to do. And number 10, which one I would have never thought of to use, is Senha. Senha. Where this comes from, I have no idea. I really don't. But those are the top 10 right there. Yeah, so doing passwords, people get better. And this article goes on to some of the stuff in here. I'm going to show you some examples. I'll give you some examples they say not to use. For example, some of the entries in a strong list describe the state of affairs when it comes to security, whatever it seems. Many of us are reluctant to use, difficult to crack passwords. Most people are. I'm not. I use how I do my passwords is personal to me, and there's a way I do it that I understand so I can remember it, and they are complicated for most people. For me, they aren't, because they're a representation that I would know what they mean. I'm not going to really get into how I do it, because then I would have how I crack my passwords. But it's something I use in a way that I can remember it based on certain factors. And I use complicated passwords, and they tend to work pretty well. Some of the ones that they were using, some ones that they were going for is football, I love you, let me in, and Pokemon. Really? Pokemon? Is your 6-year-old doing this? Just, oh my God. And they go on to say, and listen, you know this. I mean, when you're doing passwords, capital letters, symbols, numbers, and places can do too. I use capital letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. I use all that. My passwords, like I said, are complicated for most people, not for me, because they're written in a way that I can remember them. And it's something it's how I do it. There's a reference that I use to do it. I'm not going to get into deep in it on how I do it, but and most people who create complicated passwords, and most people can't do it in a way that makes sense. And so I think this is a great article. Read it on ZDNet. She wrote a really good story here, just saying, use better passwords. That's all I say. Just use better passwords. Peace out.